Hello everyone. So I think this is the time for the oil change for me. I mean, you guys know that I decided to oil change the bike myself. So I got this guy, the funnel. I got this tray from Canadian Tire. So I bought this wrench for the filter, and this is the size. It says 65 millimeter. So this is the filter itself. This is the O-ring that I'm not sure what's for. These are the crush washers. So these ones I got it from the dealer, right? And this is the filter for the DCT, I believe. And these are the oils. So they didn't have the big one, and they gave me the small ones. So 1 liter ones. So they gave me 2, 4, 5. I guess the 5th one I don't need to use it all. So all of it minus 400 or something like that, they told me. Anyway, and so as a person who is going to do that for the very first time, right, that I have never done any oil change before, let's try see. Of course it's gonna be somehow nasty as well, right? It's dealing with oils. I don't have any gloves on, so let's loosen up. So those bolts are 12 millimeter. Let me put my camera here. I can't work with one hand. So the 12 millimeter wrench I need. Oh, I can't fit this one in here. I have another one in here. This is number 12. Fit it in here. It's good. So I'm gonna loosen it a bit because you saw when the tray comes, I don't know, can you guys see? I'm gonna try my best to hold it with one hand. So let's try it. So this is the first bolt, this is the second one, this is the third one. So all these three needs to be loosened up. So the oil gonna drain, and then this is the oil filter. We're gonna loosen this one up. So I got a wrench for this one as well. You can't skip it, the one that I showed you, right? Let's see what happens. And you see the problem when I put the tray in here, I can't really access. Oh, maybe I can. Okay, that's good. Let's leave the tray underneath if I can. Sorry if I'm not perfect, right? So as I said, this is first time ever doing oil change on anything. There we go. The first one is loosened up. Let's loosen this one as well. Then no oil is coming out. That's a good thing. So I'm gonna loosen this one up as well. There we go. Loose. I'm gonna loosen this one. The third one. There we go. This is loose too. So let's just start with this. Oh my god, I can't get my hand. And most likely the bolt gonna drop into the tray because I have no way of holding it while I'm undoing it, right? You know what, let it fall into the tray. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna grab it later. There you go. So the first one, the oil is coming out, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna start with actually I'm gonna let that one drain as much as possible because I don't want to make mess. And my hands are fine. You see, I didn't get any oil on my hand. That's amazing. I mean, when I'm picking up the bolt, maybe, but not now, not yet. So this is the second one. Hopefully it doesn't burst. There you go. That was the second one. Actually, that's a perfect idea. You see, my hands are still not even a drop of oil on my hands. So because I allowed the bolts to drop into the tray, maybe, right? So I'm showing this video, and I'm gonna in the comment section or in the explanation section down below, I'm gonna put a link to a video that I believe it's a perfect video for a Goldwing oil change, because the guy has done a great job explaining everything one by one without skipping anything. Please follow his video, right? So it's like an instruction. For me, it just I'm filming this one for you guys to see how difficult it is to do the oil change as a first timer. Some people have never done it before, right? So I mean, expect some scars, some scratches, right, on your hand if you don't have gloves on. So, but I mean, I was lazy to look for a glove. I mean, I have plenty of them, but so I'm gonna start with the third one. Again, I'm gonna just allow it to drop into the tray. Actually, I have to move this one a bit. Not easy. I think I have to use the ratchet. Let me just grab, and I put this mat underneath and then to just lay down right on it. Let me just move. There we go. Hopefully just, there we go, it's moving easy. So I'm gonna move the tray back in place. So with one finger, turn, there you go. A drop of oil on my finger, my god. I'm just joking, that's nothing, right? So that's the third one. So now we're gonna allow the oil to drain completely, and I might stop the video and wait. I mean, not gonna take long, maybe a couple of seconds, right? Or maybe meanwhile I can get my wrench and start loosening up the filter itself. Let me just get the oil filter wrench, I guess it's called, like whatever, oil filter cap wrench it's called. So I don't think that this ratchet gonna fit into this. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. So I'm having the camera in one hand, so my hand is busy, right? And this wrench is perfect fit. I tried it before. There you go. Before buying it. So let me put the ratchet on it. The oil is still draining, so I don't want to loosen it all the way. Maybe I don't think that matters much, because let's loosen it up. There you go. I got it. Easy process, right? So far. Hopefully I don't encounter any issues. So this case I might allow the, oh no, I'm gonna catch, I'm gonna get my hand gonna get dirty, but it's okay. I'm gonna catch my wrench because this is a big one. I can catch it, I guess. Yeah, there you go. I caught it, but again, as you can see, my hand got pretty. So let me put the camera here. You know what? I wish I was dropping it. Because now I don't know where to place it. I wish I had some paper towels here. I could place this one on top of it. I'm confused now where to leave this one. I don't want to leave it on the maybe I can, yeah, maybe I can. Let's place it here. It's okay. And I don't want to get both hands dirty, but let me get a towel or something. Or maybe I can grab my wrench, grab the oil filter. It doesn't come off. As I said, this is a perfect fit, right? So that's why it's happening. There we go. It came off. So I'm gonna drop this one into the oil, maybe, or I'm gonna leave it here. Anyway, so that's it, right? So because I grabbed the last one, this happened to my hand, right? Anyway, the oil is still draining. So maybe I stop the video because I want the oil to drain completely, and it might take time, right? Meanwhile, or maybe, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing, right? That's why I'm confused. Maybe meanwhile I can get these ones ready, right? Let's see how the old one is. So this has already a washer. I'm gonna open up one of these oils and get I have nowhere to hold my camera. But anyway, if I place it here, I think you guys can see enough. I can lubricate the filter, the O-ring, right? There we go. I think this is fine. So meanwhile that I'm doing this, meanwhile that I'm waiting for the drain, for the oil to drain, right? Maybe I can fill this guy up. There you go. Because I think in the video, I didn't watch it completely, but I mean, the guy was telling it's we need to lubricate, and that's a good idea, definitely. And
Daddy,
John,
the horse cheese?
oil, engine oil. Oh, okay, let's take a look down here. I think, oh no, it is still draining. Okay, so it's time for the I'm still waiting for that one to drain 100% for the oil, but this is the transmission one, right? So the range that I have here is 516, so I'm gonna lose it up slightly. I'm not gonna, oh my god. Okay, here we go. I got the first one. Now I'm gonna get the second one. I don't think that any oil gonna come out of this, but let's see. So I'm gonna catch the bolt, the first one. This, I mean, I'm working one-handed, guys. Remember that, right? So I have one hand holding camera. So these are the bolts. I'm gonna leave them somewhere safe. I'm gonna move back the tray. So this cap here, I think it's, you need to play with it a little bit. There we go, it's coming off. It's coming. I can see that there. Oh, it dropped. Okay, it's fine. There we go. So the transmission filter is inside it. So let me put my finger, see if I can pull it with my finger. Let me see if I can show it to you guys at the same. No. So I'm gonna just pry it a bit with my finger, see if I can pull it. Am I that strong? No, I'm not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab, let me just clean my hand a bit. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and try to pull it out with the screwdriver. It's coming. The video that I watched, I think the guy is using a magnet sort of thing, but I'm started to mess everything up. So with the oil everywhere, just better to not to. So I had a bit of difficulty with the transmission filter so far. Like oil change itself is a piece of cake, but let's see if I can somehow get the transmission filter out. The problem is my tray is a bit tall, right? That makes it difficult for me to work at the same time and have the tray underneath the bike. So next time when I'm doing this, I'm gonna have maybe buy a shorter tray or something. So I'm gonna think about that one. What I need to do, I don't think that I have anything like magnet sort of thing. Oh, actually this one has a magnet, I believe. Let's see. See if I can catch it. No, it doesn't have a magnet. maybe I can find something that it fits right into that, right, and can pull it out. Maybe the wrench itself. Let's see. No, it's too small. There you go, it came off. There you go. That's the old one, and looks very dirty, honestly. It's super dirty, right? I'm glad that I'm replacing it. Okay, so now to preparation for the new filter for that one, or maybe we can just put these bolts back in place. So these are the old crush washers. You make sure to not mix it with the new ones. These are new ones. So if you guys done anything with the crush washers, you know that there is two sides to it. You see this side is more flat than this side, so the flat side always up toward the bike itself, right? Okay, so these are the 3 bolts. I have them ready, and for not mix them up with these washers with the old one, I'm gonna put the old ones back in to the oil tray. What else? Preparing this guy, the new one. So this is the new one. So the old one has a spring, so the spring most likely fell into the oil tray. So I'm gonna lubricate the washer on top. So this washer here, the other side, you see how it doesn't have a washer and the top one has. So this goes up like this, and there is a spring that's supposed to go in here. Most likely that the spring fell right into the bucket. So that shouldn't be a problem because the cap also fell, right? So I'm gonna catch them. Anyway, let's place this one right in here. There you go. I placed it in there. Now I'm gonna pull the tray. I'm gonna put my hand in there and find the cap. There you go. This is the cap. And see where the spring is. Hopefully I can find it there. No, these are crush washers. What a nasty job I'm doing here. I can't find it. Oh, there you go. This is the spring that I was talking about. So this spring goes into that hole. What I'm gonna do, first of all, I don't wanna put these ones in there with the nasty oil, so I'm gonna, from before, so I'm gonna just clean it a bit. That's cleaned. I'm gonna clean this cap as well. I mean, not 100%, that's fine. I mean, just as long as it's a little bit. I don't want to get all these dirty oil back into the engine or something. I think I'm all set. That's it, right? It was so easy. Maybe I can next time. I believe I can finish it in just 20 minutes or so. John. So this O-ring here, I'm not sure what's this for. I think it's for here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Because that's it, right? I don't have anything else. Let's pull this one out and see if that one fits right in here. I mean, still the O-ring that comes with it is just perfectly fine. I can see, but let's replace it with a new one. Then I can lubricate it as well. Yeah, that's it. That's for here. So I can just grab some oil, lubricate it slightly. That's it. So now it's time. You know what? I'm gonna push the tray out. That's it. I don't care if I get a bit of oil on the floor, on the ground. Let me put the camera the way that you guys can see things as well. I think in this position, you might be able to see what I'm doing. Hopefully, right? I can't check my camera now. But I'm gonna put the first bolt right in here. This is the first one with the new crush washer, right? You know what? Let's just start with this one, which I think it's easier. Where's the other one? It's right in here. It's easier to put it in place. Still dripping, not much, but so this is the second one. There we go. Tight. The last one should be it's right here. So this is the last one for the oil, right? It just hand tight for now. I'm gonna make sure to remember, come back to it and tighten it all up. So this is the spring that we were talking about, supposed to go into this hole. I mean, I hope that you guys can see, right? This goes into this hole, but I put it on top of that cap here and put it together, right? So you see this side of it goes toward me, where I'm toward the left side of the bike. This side that doesn't have this section, it goes to the right side. So let's see. There we go. Easy. So now I'm gonna grab one of the bolts, place it in here. Okay. This is one of the bolts. The second bolt goes right in here. I'm gonna tie it like hand tight. Let me find the hole, and remember, I can't see either because I'm not straight under the bike, so I can't. I just feel where the hole is, right? I can't see that with my eyes because I'm far behind that, because I want you guys to see. I'm not important to see. Anyway, this is in place too. The camera moved, so let me just put it back in here. There you go. So now I'm gonna clean my hand a little bit. Clean. I still have the so okay, so we're gonna start tightening the bolts for the filter, right? So not super tight, but I mean, you have to go with the feel. There we go. I have a feeling that it's tight. There we go. This is tight too. And the last one. Tight. I mean, you get that feeling, right? So as I said, I go by the feeling. Now it's time to tighten the bolts for the transmission filter. There you go, not all the way, because I want this side to be slightly tightened as well. Just bring the camera back in place. So again, by feel, right? I can feel that I'm almost there. I'm gonna go tighten the other one. You don't want to break it, so I'm gonna leave it right here. That's it. I guess I got it. So now it's time for the oil filter. So this is the new oil filter, and this is the wrench. I'm gonna place it into the wrench. There we go. It's inside the wrench. And hopefully you guys can see. I'm feeding it in. There you go. Easy peasy. Right. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's it. That's enough. I'm gonna double check the washer for the oil filter because I think tightened it a little bit, like more than what I supposed to. Maybe, right? So make sure that the washer is still staying in place. Looks good to me. I don't see any washer sticking out. I'm gonna use my phone to take a closer look. Use the flashlight on my phone. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Honestly, I don't see any washers sticking out, so that's pretty good. I still have to remove the oil filter wrench. How do I do that? Not gonna be easy. I'm gonna grab it from here maybe. Pry it out if I can. Let's see. So this video is just to show you the difficulties, or what difficulties a newbie gonna, there we go, face while changing the oil on a Goldwing. Just demonstrate it, right? So many people are scared of changing oil on their bikes, so especially new owners. So that's the whole purpose, right? So far, this is the trouble that I have with the, there you go, I got the wrench for the oil filter out too, so that was one of the difficulties. The other one was with the transmission filter that I changed. So what I'm gonna do, because honestly I don't want any leak after I'm done, right? So I'm gonna clean down here as much as possible, but in case if there is any drop after I put the oil, I see that, right? And I notice it. Oh, there is a leak. I'm not expecting any leak. I replaced the crush washers, I replaced the washer, the O-ring, and I tightened all the bolts, and I'm pretty good with my hands, so I trust my work, even though I have never done it before. But this is what I always do, right? So I just clean up a little bit to make sure that if there is any leak it gets to, right? So I'm gonna loosen up this. I think this is where the oil goes. I have no idea, right? It says oil on it, so that's a good thing. And I can see it's empty. So unfortunately, from Canadian Tire, at the time that I was buying, was planning to buy a funnel, this was the only thing that I found. So that's really unfortunate, but this is what it is, right? So now I'm gonna pour the oil. I think if I place my camera here, you guys can see as well. This is one of the things that I might not be able to I might not be good at. So I'm gonna pour the first one, because at the very last one I have to stop at some point to not have too much of oil. No, wait. So this is the first container. It's all in. So I'm going to place it aside and grab the second one. I mean, most likely you guys can find the big container, oil container. Unfortunately for me, the dealer had the small ones, the 1 liter ones, right? So this is the second one. So I'm gonna slow down. Wait for it. This is the second one. So go to the third one. Hang on. This is the third one. I think it started to rain, so I'm finishing very like on time before the rain. And it's still a bit cold, right? So the days are not that warm. Next week, hopefully it gets warmer, and I'm getting ready for the next week ride. Container is empty too. I'm not gonna let it go because I'm afraid that there we go. I'm gonna leave this one right in here. This is the fourth one. So the fifth one is the one that I should be careful. Most likely I need only half of the fifth container. I better finish it quicker because I guess it's gonna start raining. So this is the last one. For the last one, I need to go only half, I believe. I think I need to save like 400. I don't know. This is 400 milliliter or something. So I have to go half. I'm gonna go by feeling, right? So let's see. I can see it's full. I'm gonna pour it in. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think I'm at 5 now. I'm gonna pour another 100. I'm not sure though, right? But I think I need to go a little bit more. I don't want too much oil in there, more than what I need. So what should I do here? Let me get the funnel out, then I'm gonna figure out what I need to do here. So this is the tricky part. I think I'm at above 400. So I think I'm above 400 still. I have to put some more, I believe. I mean, most likely it's not that important. I mean, if it is important to not pour all of it, but yeah, somewhere over there. Yeah, I think, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, that's it. Now we're gonna put the funnel away. I'm gonna inspect the cap, the washer, and everything. Make sure it's clean. Place it in here. Let me just film it as well. Bring the camera closer. Put the cap back in place. go. You see, guys, when I'm saying I'm a first timer, some people say, oh no, you have done this before, or you have done that before. You have a first timer. I really didn't even know where the oil's supposed to go right here, right? So so I looked around, found it, right? But I'm good with my hands, so so I got it cleaned up. So now we're gonna inspect underneath to make sure there is no drip or something. That looks perfect to me. You see, it's still clean. I cleaned it up with the rag, and no drip. I can't see anything. So that's perfect. So of course I'm gonna inspect it one more time, maybe tomorrow or day after, or whenever the first ride comes, or I'm gonna place something clean underneath it or make sure that I don't have any oil leaking or something. It's all because I'm doing it for the very first time, right? So when you got confident doing something, like you can see this filming with one hand and doing this job with the other hand took me maybe, I don't know, maybe about 40 minutes or so. But definitely next time, maybe it takes me 15 minutes to do this. Very easy, very simple, right? I recommend you, if you're a bit handy, I really recommend you do it yourself, because that way you know that you have 100% for sure replace the filters. That was the scary part. I was always scared that the dealers or wherever I take my bike for the oil change, they might not have replaced these filters. You see how dirty it is? It's really bad. Look at this. It's really bad, right? And even the oil was very bad, right? The color and everything. Anyway, guys, it was very nice seeing you. I was recently thinking about giving away my GoPro Max. I'm not sure, I might do it. Like, I mean, I love to do it, but I was not sure if someone gonna be interested. So I'm gonna make a video about that, and if you guys like it, you can just leave me a comment and I can give away my GoPro Max that I don't have any use of it, right? Thanks for watching.